I really hope this is better. I put my chair all the way over here so I can talk about Marvel, my favorites. Okay. I need way more posters of characters that are my favorite because I have like none. My favorite actually, we have to get into that. We have to get into that first. Okay, wait. Okay, I hope this is good. I hope it's doing good. I can't put the camera on my shirt, the microphone on my shirt because it will rustle. So I can't do that. So I'm not really a comic book reader yet. When it comes to like Marvel and like DC and stuff, I kind of want to be, but I don't know. I like with superhero things, I do really like movies. The only comics I do have right now are like Batman ones and some Superman ones, and I only have like 7. But I do want some more. Hey, I'm wearing green, like my favorite Marvel character. Oh my goodness! Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start off with that. I'm gonna start off with a list. My favorite Marvel characters. I'm talking about the MCU, by the way. I am not an expert. I'm not like I'm not a fanatic. Like, I'm not like I know every single thing about Marvel comics and in Marvel movies. I really only know things about my favorite characters. Like, about the characters I'm interested in. Like, if you ask me stuff about Wanda, I wouldn't know much because besides, I don't know. But like the lore, I don't know. Like, I watched everything mostly, but I don't like stuff outside the MCU. I'm not familiar with. And yes, I didn't create like an entire Google Doc to help me remember what I was gonna say because I would not remember otherwise. Oh, the glare in my glasses isn't good. I'm sorry. Yeah, I turned the glare down. Okay, first, my absolute favorite characters. Okay, they're kind of in order, mostly in order. Loki. Oh my goodness. Like, I can't even I can't explain it. Actually, yes, I can. Just the character development, the story of the character to me is just like, whoa, absolute masterpiece. I was like, wow. Just like, the show is absolutely phenomenal. Like, absolutely amazing. Like, I just don't know what to say. Yes, I do. It's absolutely phenomenal. Oh my goodness. My favorite. I loved at first he was kind of like technically a villain, which we find out he was controlled by Thanos. I think, yeah. And then he's kind of like a morally gray character, a liar. At first, I liked him. Like, when the show hadn't come out, and I don't know, later Thor movies hadn't come out yet. At first, I liked him because he was just like an interesting villain, morally gray character or whatever. He was just cool, and he was in my favorite villain list. And then we watched more of the movies, and the scene where he's like, actually, this is in the earlier movies in Thor, when he's like, "I did it for you, Father." I was like, yes, he did it for you. So honestly, Odin, not the 100% best dad, like that top tier. Like, if we were making a dad ranking Marvel dad list, him and Peter Quill's dad would be lower for me. I'm sorry, they'd be way low. But oh my goodness, in the show, the one thing he doesn't want to be is alone for the rest of his life. And what does he end up being? Alone. To watch over the timelines. And you're telling me you didn't cry? You're lying to me. I barely cry for movies. I barely cry from, like, it's hard. Movies don't make me do it. There's like a few I have on my list I'm not gonna name right now. But one of this, or like scenes from shows too. Well, one of them is the end episode. Oh my gosh, I did shed tears. I shed tears, and he's such like like a relatable character. You know, obviously he's a freaking god, but wow. Oh my goodness. I'm not doing this rant for every single character on this list. I'm gonna move on because I can't stay on the topic of him. Iron Man, Tony Stark is my second favorite character. Same thing with him. I think after this is when there's a different reason I like each of the characters. For my two top favorites, Loki and Iron Man, it's just their development, their story. It's so interesting to me. Tony Stark, you know, he starts off like as a narcissist and stuff, and he kind of ends that way. But he learns how to be a hero to me. I think he really learns how to do it, and it's his death is absolutely heart-wrenching. That is the second. I think that's the only other Marvel scene that I have actually. I did in fact shed a few tears. I think it's the only other Marvel scene, MCU, I should say MCU, that I was like, oh my goodness, wow. And also, I have written here, by association, Pepper is also at the top. She's technically my third. I have her in brackets. I love Pepper. Pepperoni. I love Pepperoni. I just love her. She's one of the only girls on this list. She's like such a girl boss, and she's not even like a superhero. She's one of my favorite characters. I love her. Oh my goodness. But Iron Man, I love his quotes, his one-liners. I love the nicknames. His panic attack scenes were so relatable. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna move on. Okay, next one, third one. Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, technically not MCU. Not even technically. Technically it is. They merged the timelines, so technically it's MCU. So I added him. I love his Spider-Man. He is kind of like my Spider-Man, but I also love Tom Holland's Spider-Man, but he's later down on the list. But I love his Spider-Man. It's just really good to me. And Gwen Stacy's death is disrespectful. Stop saying it was a canon event and just admit that we were all wronged and that she should still be alive. Give these Spider-Men some wins. Why does everyone have to die? Dang. Moving on. John Walker. I love his story. John Walker, I love his character. There haven't been a lot of characters I feel got a full story yet, and so I feel like he has really good potential, I don't know, to be I feel like he was wronged, honestly. I don't know anything about comics, remember, so I don't know what I'm looking at the MCU here, and I feel he was wronged. I think that it's not his fault he killed that guy who killed his best friend, that I'm pretty sure is his best friend. I think his name was Lamar. And then for the guy to say, "It wasn't me." You watched. And it was just in the trial, I was just I think everyone did him so wrong. I think that Sam and I almost called that man Bruno. Bucky could have helped him out just a little more. I think they could have been better to him. And I am looking forward to seeing what the MCU does with his character, John Walker. Really interested. Second, what are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically 6. Moon Knight, Stephen Mark, and technically Jake at the end scene. I love them. I think the suit is super cool. I think the music. Okay, I'm a big instrumental movie soundtrack fan, by the way. I have 4 playlists filled with movie soundtracks from different movies. Each playlist is a different genre. There's 200 songs in each playlist. I'm just gonna say that right now. The music is so good in Moon Knight. It's so good. Awesome. And also in Loki. They really did good on the show's soundtrack, so I'm glad they didn't like half do it. Loki's Glorious Purpose, I think it's called, or Purpose is Glorious, so good. And then Moon Knight, one of the themes is just when the lady is singing, I love it so much. Alright, number 7? I don't know. I'm trying to go faster because I don't want this to be like forever. Ultron. This is, remember, not technically superheroes. This is like all my favorite Marvel characters, MCU characters. Ultron. That movie is so good. That movie is so good. If I'm gonna watch an Avengers movie, like not an Iron Man movie or a Captain America movie, it's gonna be like Age of Ultron. When he's like, oh gosh, I don't remember. I don't know, but Tony says something to him and he bounces back and is like, more than you. When he had so much time he has, I was like, hey, Tony Stark created him. And that like meme where it's like Ultron looked at the internet for 5 seconds and decided the world needed to die. Oh my gosh. You know, his quotes also really good. I just like it so much. I think we're in 8th, maybe. Sentry. Void. Bob. Obviously, we've only had one movie with him. It's not like John Walker, where we had the Winter Falcon. No, sorry. Winter Soldier and the Falcon. I forgot the title. And Thunderbolts. We just got this dude. So I do really like his character, and I think he's so cool. Like how he can't turn into a superhero, thing without the bad guy also showing up. I think that's super interesting. And that they could, I'm curious to see what they do next. Next, Thanos. Super good villain. Amazing villain. Awesome villain. A villain, is he? No, yes. Yes, he is. He did try to kill half the population. I like that topic that came up that was like, wait, he realized he could have doubled the resources, right? He could have doubled the resources instead of trying to kill half the planet of every single universe and planet and stuff. Just double the resources. Eventually the problem probably would have came up again, but so would killing half the population. Eventually the population would rise back up. I think his plan was kind of flawed, but when he won an Infinity War, mind blown. That never happened to me. How old was I? I was young. But it was like, what? You're doing this to me? You're doing this to me? Absolutely insane for me. Absolutely crazy for me. It was... whoa. I love his quotes as well. Next, Yelena. The Black Widow movie I'm not really a fan of. It's not that I'm not a fan of it. It's literally just, it's not my favorite. It's not bad or anything. It's just not my fave. Except for that really funny scene when the CGI was really bad, when it was hilarious. One of them was jumping off a plane or a building or something, and an explosion happened, and it looked really funny. But the movie is not bad. It's not my favorite. But I do really like Yelena in Hawkeye the show, and in Thunderbolts the movie, and she shows up somewhere else. Yeah, doesn't she? My memory, I can't remember. Yeah, I like her. These are A characters that are kind of under. Peter Quill, love Peter Quill. He's a funny character. Druig and Makari from Eternals. Completely forgot about them. But I love watching their clips from the movie. I never watched that movie really, but I love watching their clips from the movie. I just liked. Yeah, the movie was The characters, actually, the movie wasn't bad. It just wasn't my thing. It just wasn't really my thing. It wasn't a bad movie though. Okay, then we have Tom Holland Spider-Man. I don't know how he ended up so low. He's actually supposed to be above Yelena, I think. I just love his Spider-Man. I think he would be higher if I would pair him with Tony Stark. If I would just to say Peter Parker and Tony Stark in the MCU movies. I love their duo. Lastly, we have the most legendary and amazing, awesome Ned. Ned is just one of my... Wait, that's had MJ here too. And MJ. Good job. Okay, now I know there wasn't a lot of girls on this favorite list, but I think it's because the huge thing with me for like stories or books is character development. Like just amazing. Like I have to first love the character for however they started or whatever. Or I kind of like the character, and then for them to like just get better and better and better. And I think there's no real movie that there is that just like kind of took time to do that with the girl character. I think that's the only flaw of the MCU. There probably is, and I just didn't notice. I don't know, but like I think Gamora could have been a favorite or something if her and her sister, Gamora and her name was something, and I don't know why I always ruin her name. Oh my goodness. Gamora and... Wait, let me look it up. Nebula. Yes, I love Nebula. She's cool. Yep. Nebula is also cool. I don't know. Maybe if they had like a show of them doing stuff, I would have loved them more. Yep. But that's also the same for my favorite DC characters. There's only really a few, really. I think it's not that I like Marvel more than DC. It's just I don't know. I don't know maybe I do. But like it's also the same with DC superheroes I like there's, I don't know. There needs to be more really in-depth movies. Okay, now we did my favorite characters, but now my actual favorite MCU movies and shows. First, Iron Man, all the 3 movies. Those are my favorite MCU movies to watch. Iron Man, all of them. Iron Man 1, 2, and 3. I love them. Then the show Loki. I love that show, as I previously stated. Then Thunderbolts is a new fave. I really liked that movie. I really liked Thunderbolts. It was really good. And I wish, oh my goodness, I wish it did better in theaters. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And I don't think it should be called the New Avengers. I'm gonna continue to call it Thunderbolts. Not that they can't be the New Avengers, it's just like, it's not as catchy. I like the Thunderbolts. The 2008 Incredible Hulk. He is my favorite Hulk. And I love Mark Ruffalo, the person who plays the Hulk now, but I liked him in the earlier Avengers movies. But even more than those, I love the 2008 Incredible Hulk. I love that movie. I listened to the soundtrack from it, Betty? No, it's called something. I listen to it all the time. Civil War. To me, that wasn't really a Captain America movie. I know it's like called Captain America Civil War. In my head, it was always Avengers Civil War. So when I would search it up, I would search Avengers Civil War. So like, I'm not really the hugest Captain America fan, which is funny because I'm a big John Walker fan. But Civil War was super good. Age of Ultron, I already stated, super good. Spider-Man No Way Home, heartbreaking ending. Why would you do that? Endgame, obviously, it's good. And then I really enjoyed the Hawkeye show, actually. Like, Hawkeye isn't even like one of my favorite characters. But dang it, how did I forget her name? The girl, what's her name? What? She's literally the star of the show and I forgot. What's her name? Tell me. Oh my goodness, Kate. Is it Kate? Wait, yes! I knew it before I looked. It's Kate, yep. I loved Kate. She could be one of my favorites if she's in more things. I really like the Hawkeye show. Okay, I already said, but the moments I almost cried to, Loki's last episode, the show, and Tony Stark's death. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Right, this is gonna be the end. Things I'm looking forward to in the MCU, or hoping for. I'm hoping for MJ and Ned to remember Peter. I'm hoping that there's some movie or something where they can remember. I don't care if the rest of the world remembers, but at least give him some people. My goodness, he has absolutely nothing now. These writers need to give these Spider-Man a break. Miles Morales is in the wrong universe. Okay, anyway. Okay, something I'm looking forward to, seeing I keep calling him Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. in Avengers Doomsday, whether or not he's playing Doctor Doom. I don't know if he's playing, like, he was like, yeah, he's playing Doctor Doom. Now there's this thing like, is he really playing Doctor Doom, or was that a trick and he's playing something else? But whether or not he is, I'm just interested in seeing him in the Doomsday movie. Honestly, should he have stayed dead and not entered back into the MCU universe? Yes. But they're doing their own thing, so now I'm interested. Hoping to see Loki in anything. I'm hoping to see him in anything. Have him interact with Thor. Thor's a god. He can walk to Loki's throne of loneliness. He can walk there or something. I don't know. But have him interact with someone and do it now. Looking forward to Thunderbolts doing stuff. I really hope that there not being a lot of theater money or whatever, box office money, will not affect another Thunderbolts movie or New Avengers movie. Hoping for Moon Knight Season 2. Where is it? Probably never gonna happen now. Where is it? Why are we getting these random new shows that I see when I open my YouTube subscriptions? Because I see like posts. I'm literally only like subscribed to Marvel Entertainment so I can look at trailers. And I see these random posts. New shows, where's where's Moon Knight Season 2? What are you doing? Oh, my last statement, my closing statement. Hoping for and looking forward to the end of the MCU. It can shut down now. It's okay. While I keep saying I love the Hawkeye show and I love these other things, it's alright. I think Marvel hit its peak. Maybe. A lot of people don't think so. I think it could have hit its peak, you know? Now, instead of the excitement to see a new character or see how they're going to build this story, see, what they're going to do, how they're going to solve this fight, the excitement to watch a new Marvel MCU movie or show is, how are they going to mess this up? How are they going to ruin this character? Or will they do good? Will the movie do good? It's not even like you can redo. The DC has redone itself so many times. There's literally James Gunn is gonna have a Batman, and the Batman with Edward Cullen is still kidding, I know his name. With Edward Cullen is still Batman 2 is still gonna be coming out. Isn't it finished being written or whatever? Marvel can do that. You can do it. You can say we're done. Then we're gonna restart. And it would be cool. It would be cool. I think he's gotten too, I think the world is too much. I'm just what the heck? But it would be cool. I'm just saying, either that or give me a Loki season 3. Actually, don't do that. Make Iron Man come back from the dead. New movie, Iron Man 4. Was he really dead, or did he fake his death? Well, that was it. I felt like ranting for some reason. I got bored, so I felt like ranting about something. I don't want anyone to think all I do is talk about superheroes. I'm gonna send this to my friend and she's like, why are you always talking about superheroes? Okay, I read my Bible. I pray. I just wanted to talk about superheroes. Alright. That was it. Goodbye.
Okay.